everyone, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my February TBR. So, February is the shortest month of the year. We all know this. And yet, I think I can read like 50 million books in February. My TBR is massive. This is just a physical. This is not the holds at the library or my ebooks that I need to read. So, I want to start with my currently reading. It is the last day of January, and I'm in the middle of Anna Karenina. I am 164 pages in. I'm listening to this on audiobook, and it is slow. So, but I am really enjoying it. This is my first attempt of Russian literature, a Russian classic, and yeah. So, I already got the movie on reserve at the library. So, yes. Currently reading this, enjoying it. And then I am also reading Tristan Strong Punches a Hole in the Sky by Kwame Mbalia. And this is about, I think, West African mythology. And I started reading this today out loud to my kids. This is their school read. And we are 4 chapters in and absolutely loving it. We have done laughed so much. The grandparents, my kids were like, you and daddy. Yeah, oh, granny and papa. So, living in the South, we have that connection to the grandparents and how they act and the respectful manners. Like, yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. So, really enjoying this so far. I love Gum Baby. And don't call her a doll baby. I love her. But yes. So, this is going to foray into this stack of books that I'm reading for Black History Month. February is Black History Month. And so, I'm going to be reading from these Black authors. I have more books on my shelf up here. Jacqueline Woodson, Harbor Me. I'm going to get that. And I'm also going to read My Life as an Ice Cream Sandwich by E.B. Zoboy. So those two are up there. Can't get them down right now. So, after I finish reading Tristan Strong Punches a Hole in the Sky to my kids, I'm going to read When the World Turned Upside Down by Kay Ibura. And I got this for a blog tour last month. And this is about 4 kids that live at the beginning of COVID when everything shut down. So, another book that I got last year for a blog tour, and it's one of my favorite authors from my childhood. It's Sharon M. Draper. She wrote Tears of a Tiger and stuff like that, and I used to read those books over and over again in middle school. And so this is about an 11-year-old girl named Melody. She has a photographic memory, and her head is like a video camera that is always recording, and there's no delete button. She's the smartest kid in her whole school, but no one knows it because she's mute, and she can't talk. She can't walk. She can't write. Being stuck inside her head is making Melody go out of her mind. So, yes, I'm going to be reading this, and I also got the sequel, Out of My Heart. And it's, yeah, I love Sharon M. Draper's writing. I'm also going to be reading this out loud to my kids if we finish Tristan Strong and When the World Turned Upside Down before the end of February. The next one, this is a sequel. I'm getting the first book from the library, and that is Black Panther Spellbound. The first book is Black Panther Young Prince, and they are by Ronald L. Smith. And yeah, it's the sequel to The Young Prince. I'm not going to read what this one's about because I don't want to spoil it, but Black Panther is one of my favorite Avengers, so anything Black Panther, I'm obsessed with. And a book that I was supposed to get to last month that I didn't get to because, honestly, with January dragging its feet, it made me like so overwhelmed in some places and made my reading slow down. So I'm going to be reading Who Put the Song On by Morgan Parker. I had this picked out for the Buzzword Readathon and I didn't get to it. So Yeah, and I think it's going to be a quick read because it's a contemporary. I'm going to be participating in the buzzword readathon again this month, and the buzzword for February is like pronouns, so you, me, they, them, stuff. And so I'm going to be reading Hum If You Don't Know the Words by Bianca Marais, and this is set in South Africa. So, once again, I'm getting them all mixed up. But, I think this is set against the backdrop of the apartheid era. And so, yes, this is going to be for my buzzword. And also a nonfiction that I just on a whim requested from my library, and that is You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. I heard somebody talking about this in their booktube video, and I don't remember who. I think it was either Books with Chloe or basically Brit, one of those two, maybe? I don't remember, but I'm going to be taking part in some reading challenges, a month-long read challenge, or year-long. The first one is a Studio Ghibli reading challenge that is taking part all year long. And last month, I didn't do so great. I'm still in the middle of the book that I chose for January, and also I had to buy a copy of the movie Nazca: The Valley of the Wind. Never seen that, and so yeah. So this month I've already watched this movie, The Tale of Princess Kaguya. I love that movie. And the prompt is a book with an Asian main character. And so I'm going to be reading Crying in H Marked by Michelle Zauner. And like I said, I've been seeing this book everywhere. It was on so many Zodiac. Read this if your Zodiac is that. I got this book for my birthday thanks to Brittany from The Story Enthusiast, and I am so freaking excited. It's a memoir about a Korean American. I think she's Korean American. She's in her mid-20s, working as a waitress and struggling to launch her music career in Philadelphia. And she got a call that her mother was ill, and she flew home to Eugene, Oregon. And this is Zauner's searingly candid coming-of-age story of growing apart from and then back together with her Korean identity and forging her own path in the wake of a devastating loss. Yep, growing up Asian American. So, Asian main character. I'm super excited to read this. There's also a Japanese literature challenge going on from January to March, and seeing how big my February TBR is right now, I may just read one of the books that I have on my TBR and have like March be a sole. So I'm gonna pick one book off my TBR and I'll get it from my library. Hopefully my library has it. And so I'm going to try to read The Cat Who Saved Books by Suzuki Natsukawa. And it's cat. I love cats. And it's the month of love, so my love for cats will be... This TBR is massive. And so, also want to read some Brandon Sanderson. And thanks to Jolene Reads over at Jolene Reads. I'll link her channel down below. She's doing the Stormlight Archive series, and January, February, March, it's the first book, The Way of Kings, and I'm hoping to get to that this month, but if not, then I'll read it in March and just make it a priority. But who do I think I am? I don't know. So, yes, I'm going to stop here because this is ambitious. I'm also going to be doing the readathon hosted by Donna at Mom's Book Collection and Amanda at Amanda the Bibliophile, or Biblio, Amanda the Biblio. So, yes. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Give me some encouragement. Give me all the positive vibes, because I'm going to need them. And, yeah. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!